Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Depends on the time you're watching us at. This is Sultan from GDG Cairo team, and today we have Oleg from Google. He's one of our special guests today. Oleg, how's your day going?
It's going great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. How has your trip to Egypt been so far?
It was a long trip. It was a long flight, but the trip is going really, really well.
You having a good time?
Absolutely.
All right, so yeah, can you please introduce yourself to us? We're actually passionate to know more about you.
All right, so my name is Oleg. I'm software developer in Google. Originally, I'm from Russia, and now I live in the US and working for Google in headquarters in Mountain View.
All right, cool. You're working, what technology are you working with?
So I'm working on Jules.
Right.
Jules is a full autonomous agent, which helps people to write software, to write their code.
Do you think Jules or the agent can actually type the whole code, or does it just support the developer who's working with it?
Well, the systems like Jules, full autonomous agents, they can write the whole feature, the complete feature, with all the testing, even maybe with the documentation. So it's not just there to just give some code pieces, code like completion or a little generation. It's designed to come up with a complete solution.
Can it actually replace the developer? Like, I'm gonna go to the controversial question: can AI replace humans one day, based on the technologies that we're seeing, the developed ones that Google or other people in the big five, I guess, are developing it?
Right. Well, I don't like this word like replace. Okay. Right? The future software engineering likely it's going to be very, very different a couple of years out of now, or let's say 5 years. So right now, even right now, developers, they need to write a lot of code by themselves. But in the future, and we can see with systems like Jules and other agents can write code for you, right? So you end up with a lot of additional time that you can focus on something else. So, and then it comes like a decision, what you're going to do. So if all you know is just writing the code, and the code is written by AI, of course you're going to have less influence. However, you may think about it in a way that you're going to end up with a lot of free time that you can focus on something else, on other solutions, on something more high level, on architecture or business needs. So that's why I think it will depend a lot on a person, right? Sure. And as long as you have a good understanding what needs to be done, what is the engineering solution, what you do just as an engineer, you're not going to be replaced. But the nature of your work will be just different, likely going to be more high level.
Actually, it's a really good answer, because it's kind of make us feel a bit comfortable about not being replaced. So yeah. And
I think it should. AI is not scary. It shouldn't be scary.
Actually, it's good for college assignments, but when we get back to actual real life work, some people get worried. So this is why from time to time, we love to check if our AI is developed enough, to say the word that you don't like, replace us. So yeah, I get you. Since you are in Google for quite some time so far, so tell us how does the Google community still support you to excel in your field or in the technology that you're using?
This broad Google community gives me very good broad perspective on what developers care about, okay. How they think about technology, what they think about AI. Just the same question, is AI going to replace us or is it going to help us? It gives me really good sense to how the product should look like, how it shouldn't be scary, how it should be motivating, because there are a lot of young people and they're going to use those tools, right? And they should excel in their careers. So when we develop a tool, it's important to think how it's going to help people. So I think this gives me unique perspective. Even today, I think I talked to maybe 100 people.
I get you.
This is amazing, right? This is amazing experience. The experience many people don't usually get. So that's why I feel.
So basically, the insights is helping you, or are helping you to get information that can help direct the kind of development for the agent that you're using or developing. So the user experience will be much better in the future, right?
Right, that's correct.
Yeah, okay. So let's wrap up this interview with a really good question about an advice from you to the audience, to students who are still kickstarting their careers in the tech. What do you advise them to do?
That's a great question. Many people ask me the same question.
This is why we're recording that, so it can be available for them.
Yeah, I think we had to record it like before I got those conversations.
Feel free to say it to the camera if you want.
Yeah, I think like my general advice for young developers early in their career is to explore a lot, just to take to any projects they can come across. This is like when you're young in career, this is exploration mode. You do anything you can do, right? You explore, you touch this technology, that technology, because you never know what you actually like, what keeps you motivating. Maybe it's cybersecurity, maybe it's AI, maybe it's mobile, maybe it's something else, and you'll never know. So this exploration mode kind of gives you perspective to what you may feel like you like, and also it gives you good experience knowing about other technology, how things are built, right? What are the patterns and like mindset in cybersecurity? What's the mindset in microservices? This is all different. So this makes you like knowledgeable in many different fields. And later in the career, you can focus. You can go deeper into some specific field, right? Because you could not keep like learning everything forever, right? You'll have to focus at some point of time. But for developers early in their careers, that would be my best advice.
Right, I can't thank you enough for this valuable advice. It was a pleasure having you today, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks.